Good evening and welcome to Let's Drone Out, episode 260. We've been going for 5 years, everybody. Once a week for 5 years we've been recording this show. So we have a good one tonight with many people. We've got more people on tonight than I think we have had for many years. So tonight we have Curry Kitten.
Hello.
We have Tony.
Bonjour.
We have Kelsey.
Hi.
We have Mako.
Hello.
We have Blue Owl.
That's me.
We have MG.
Hello.
And we will shortly have Jack, but he's currently on his way back from the vets. So, we'll see. So,
he doesn't
Tony,
own an animal at all. He doesn't. He has
just
no
kidnapping cats. It's fine. Yeah. So, Tony, we had our 5 years episode coming up, and you seem to have put on a great big party for us. So, do you want to talk us through that?
Well, I thought 5 years we've had girls' night. Let's have another girls' night. Why not? All these lovely girls are really good flyers, racers, freestylers. I thought, why don't we just put another girls' night? It's always been popular, the girls' night, because we all love it when the girls start talking goggles and FPV. You know, when a girl says something about a quad, I just go funny at the knees. So I just thought we can get some. Oh, don't put them on, Mako. No.
Just for you, Tony.
That's even worse. Now am I going red now? So yeah. Anyway, hello, girls. Thank you for coming on.
So I hear that there's another competition this year. So I believe there was a competition last year that Blue Owl did extremely well in.
Yes.
And there's another repeat this year. So does someone want to tell us a bit about that?
Come on, girls.
All right.
Don't be shy.
All right.
Blue Owl, you won. You should talk.
Yeah, that's true. I'll represent you girls. So we're doing the second edition. This time I'm going to be on the other side. Last year I was a participant. This time I'm going to be a judge together with Magda and Mako and who else do we have there? Little Stella.
Noelle, Onigiri.
Yeah, that's it. And we changed the name, just so you know. This year it's called Fly Like a Girl. We figured that's a nice name.
Yeah.
And we hope to see a lot of submissions, a lot of videos from all the ladies out there, because I know that the female part of the community grew a lot since last year.
Oh yeah.
So I hope to see a lot more videos. I remember that last year I could still follow all the ladies, and I knew, if there was a new face out there, I was sure I was staying on top of it. And right now it's so hard to follow. There are so many girls who play.
Yeah, exactly. Same for me. I've been checking last time, someone followed me, and I was I don't know, I seen 5 or 6 more ladies, and I was oh my god, I never seen them. So it's
yeah.
And we actually have a Discord for the females that fly, and I think we're at 60 members now, ages 10 and up. So it's pretty awesome.
That's really good.
And it's freestyle competition, right?
Yeah, I was going to ask, is it racing or freestyle?
freestyle.
Yeah, I'm out of my element there, but
I don't know. You're an all-rounder, Mako. You can
I do
race,
it all, I guess.
freestyle. You do your cine whoop stuff, which I'm enjoying watching your cine whoop stuff over the sea. Not scared?
There's some shaking. The stabilization takes care of that. No.
Yeah. It's scary flying over the sea. But
I've definitely gotten more confident with it with this recent trip up north, because all we did was fly over the ocean. So I think down here now I can do anything. So I'm prepared to get out there again and try to go maybe 1.5 miles this time. I've pretty much hit that, and maybe even 2 miles, but it's scary once you get out there. It's am I going to make it back?
But that's nice anyway, 2 miles.
Yeah.
I was going to say, MG, you're famously a fan of flying
She's
over the
always
water?
flying over water, MG. Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, I wanted to say, like, when I'm flying on abandoned spot, I'm like more stressed out than when I'm flying above the water. So for me, it's much better. I know that maybe like a lot of people is saying to me, like, you will see until you will crash and stuff like that. But I really enjoy that. So that's why I'm doing like more stuff like this. Not like crazy freestyle like before. Now it's like, more quiet, and I like it more, I think.
I do. I've enjoyed your style changing for the last year. It's more flowy, and it's just I've watched you change your style, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And Kelsey, you are a bando girl.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know how she is doing that. Seriously, me and my boyfriend, we're sitting like, and we are like, how they doing that? And I was like, no way. I need to go on the trip with them next year.
I wish I could just find a bando.
I was gonna say there's quite a few, but a lot of them are getting like closed down now, and like security's getting put on them. So like there was the abandoned asylum, that was like my favorite place to go, but they've kind of put security on it now. You can't get in. But I just like gaps and all that. So
yeah, you're always up early out with your dad, didn't you? I was looking on Instagram and like, oh, she's up and out again, flying at bandos. Really good.
Yeah, we just get up quite early. We just go into Wales and find like an abandoned quarry or something. Just fly around for the day. That's what we usually do anyway.
Is it good being better at flying than your dad? Hope you're not watching, Malk.
Think carefully how you answer that. Is he watching?
I can hear him laughing now.
He is watching.
Before you answer, can you drive yourself around yet?
No, I have my first driving lesson tomorrow, actually.
Ooh.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
So that should be interesting.
Very.
I've been out a couple times though with Dad just to try and learn how to accelerate.
Never ever teach your family how to drive.
No, he's not like taught me. He's just kind of said that's where everything is, and that's kind of the basic idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Not really.
As long as you're not actually driving, then he won't actually go mad. That's a good move. So I've got to say, I watched it was Ripping Ovaries last year, wasn't it? And I watched the competition. I loved your entry, Blue Owl, so I'm so glad you won that.
I did.
So I'm really looking forward to seeing who's out there, because sometimes we just don't notice new pilots. People get lost in all the many YouTube videos that pop up. So it's really good to have a competition to bring people together. So I'll find new people to follow and stuff and watch videos from. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's...
I was going to say it's a multiple round thing, isn't there? So you do your first round, and then there's finalists go on to sort of the next round. And is it going to be the same video in contest, or do they make a new video or something for the next round, or how's it work?
It's a new video every time. So like you said, it's 3 rounds, and a bunch of girls, I think 5 to 8 people go to the second round, and then the final round, I think it's 3 people, as far as I remember from last year. So it will depend on the number of people who enter. But like I said, I hope to get a lot of submissions. So I think we'll end up with 8 in the second round and 3 in the last round.
Cool. Frank, have you put links to where people can watch the entries as they come in? Or is there a place now?
I've put links to their channels. Where can people find the entries? And I will add that to the description.
I believe there's a YouTube channel for that. It might be called Ripping Ovaries. It might be the title of last year's competition. Yeah, same channel.
Or maybe she changed already the name for the new one.
Maybe.
Oh, is it Stella hosting most of it? Okay, yeah. Yeah, she's really busy. I asked her to come on as well, but she's really busy at work at the moment. So, but Blue Owl, we haven't seen any upside down tree flying. You haven't uploaded anything for your YouTube for a few months. Why have you been busy?
That is true.
I was expecting this question. Yeah, I've been quite busy. Well, it's kind of a long story. So I'm also a professional drone pilot. Probably not many people know that, but I thought I had the coolest job ever, like my dream job until November last year. And after that, I found an even better job. Right now, I'm working as I work in an NGO with developing countries where we have local groups of drone pilots who we train, we support them, we give them access to the technology. And it's been just so, time consuming and energy consuming. And pair that with the whole coronavirus situation, I was just kind of out of energy, I think I had a little bit of a crisis, but that doesn't mean I stopped flying. As you can see, my quads are still up and running. They're in a good condition, so I still fly. I just needed a while to just do it for myself instead of posting the videos out there. It can be pretty intimidating sometimes.
Yeah. I just loved your upside down flying around the tree stuff. I was like, oh my God, I can't do that. That is like good. Well, good. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Please upload some more. No pressure.
All right, I will. I will. We have a session this Sunday with a friend of mine, so I might charge some batteries and go and make a video just for you guys.
Please do. So what I want to ask you girls, what are you flying at the moment? Are you flying KISS?
There's a question that lines up with this. What quad are the girls flying the most?
There you go.
So
that was from Audio Geek.
Well,
let's go Blue Owl first, and then Mako, Kelsey, and MG. Go.
So I'm mostly on KISS.
KISS.
That's yeah.
I'm flying Falco X Flight 1.
Good choice.
I'm on Beta Flight for everything, I'm pretty sure.
I got a mix.
Yeah, same for me as Kelsey, Beta.
Okay. So have you girls on Beta Flight tried flying anything different freestyle? Like, because I fly KISS freestyle, but
yeah,
I don't race anymore. I used to race, but when I race, I always race on Beta Flight because I think KISS is so much better for freestyle and Beta is a racing. Have you tried KISS at all? Or? No. I'm gonna have to get.
We're
you
not
to try
made
KISS.
of money here, Tony. We can't all try KISS. It's very expensive.
I think I flew once on Philip Flight 1 quad. But
Flight 1
he said,
was good.
Yeah, he said he doesn't like it, so he sold it. And I was like, okay. I don't know why he didn't like it, to be honest, because a lot of people is saying it's quite good. So
yeah, people do say
maybe that
good.
was the first version, and maybe that's why. I don't know, or maybe he just used to the Beta Flight and that's it. I don't know.
Any more races? Sorry, Max, carry on.
No, sorry about that. It would be nice to try KISS as well, because I'm so curious about this, and Flight 1 as well, like for a few flights, not just like for one flight. So.
And there's another question there from Green Patches saying, I don't see any wings on the walls. Anybody flying fixed wing?
Yeah, me.
Yeah,
you need to put your wings on the wall.
No, it's in the living room. Actually, we have everywhere, like planes, quads, everywhere on the wall. So it's like all flat like that. It's not like typical flat,
In every room of the house, pretty much.
Yeah.
I own a wing,
I think we had
flown it yet.
What wing have you got, Kelsey? You can't remember.
I'm the same. A triangular one.
I never did anything with it. It's just up there. I can't get it down because everything's just piled over there.
Have you flown a wing before?
No.
You haven't. It is quite good flying the wings.
When Jack comes on, he'll give you some launching tips.
Yes. Him and his friends cut their fingers off last time they flew. Mako, have you flown a wing at all?
No. I'm
Interest
getting
you at all?
into crawlers and RC boats though. No wings.
Ooh.
My husband
Yeah.
has a wing. Maybe I'll try that sometime.
You
Yeah.
should.
Blue Owl, have you flown any wings at all?
I have, yeah. It's not my thing, but I have tried. I have some wings around here, but I'm planning to sell them. It's just, I don't know. There's something stressful about flying the wings. I know that most people find it, the
opposite.
opposite. But
Yeah.
it's so relaxing to fly the wings. But for me, it's just, my comfort zone are the quads, the ones that crash hard and they fly super fast, and then you can land wherever you want. But the wing, it just keeps flying forward, and you can't hover your And then I already start thinking, oh, I'm gonna have to land this thing. So no, this has been pretty stressful. It's probably because I haven't flown it enough, but still, not my
I think
thing.
what can happen is typically quad pilots, when they first get a wing, is they fly it like a quad, which is very fast, very low down, and of course
That's
they shake
true.
about a lot. So they're like, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
this isn't very smooth." And of course, you should be like 100 meters up, sort of cruising around, and then you're like, "Oh, this is chill. I can do this for 20 minutes without thinking about it." But yeah, it's not for everyone. But I love it. I love mixing it up and trying to get all sorts of things in. And I like the fact that, Mako, you're doing some crawler stuff. I find that's really good fun. Have you tried FPVing it? Because the camera angles that you have when you're trying to get over stuff and you're trying to see, trying to move your head
I
around
haven't
is
FPV'd
interesting.
it, but I have an Insta360 Go that mounted on there, so that should get some fun footage.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
You can put them almost anywhere.
As well, actually.
I almost put the dyno on the crawler. I don't know if you've seen the dyno video I did with the little
I
quad.
really enjoyed that.
But I thought about
We saw
putting
with
the
the quad,
dyno
yeah.
on the crawler.
I think any long-standing LDO listeners definitely need to go check out that video of Mako's with the Insta360 Go and the dinosaur, because it's basically I see it as Tony on his X-Class just going around the place. It's perfect.
Was that you who wrote that comment?
Yes.
Okay.
He baskets. That was swearing, but for the editor purposes, not swearing properly. Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Lunch boxes.
Yes.
For the RC cars.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah,
This is awesome.
I've got the lunchbox as well. Love it.
It's so much fun.
Upgraded the motor, done a few bits, but not like your dad. Your dad's got one as well. He's got
Yeah, it's up there.
yeah, he's proper fast, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he puts
Mine's
them.
pretty much the same, but I somewhat with the receiver, it wasn't binding or something, so we've got to sort that out still.
All right, so yours is as fast. Oh, yeah, I've seen his. Is really fast.
I took my crawler, which I've only driven a couple times since I just got it, but I took it to this mine race I went to last weekend or 2 weekends ago. We went to a mine.
I saw that.
And yeah, it was amazing. It was kind of like DRL, DR1 style racing instead of an open field with a multi-GP track, which was really fun. I mean, I flew a little conservatively because, you crash and you're going to break something for sure. But I took the crawler there and everyone had fun because perfect place to crawl, mine.
Yeah, right. Definitely. Yeah, I saw you're fast now. You putting some boys to shame, aren't you?
You do seem to do quite a lot of racing. I'm sure that must help, because whenever I see most videos from you, it's either like I'm just in my garden flying around all my course that I've just set up, just a quick practice, as you do.
Yeah, that's what I wanted in life. When we looked for a house, I didn't care about anything except the size of the yard. I think the real estate agent thought it was crazy because, I was just focused on the yard. Like, well, how big is the yard?
I saw your story on Instagram. You've just changed your track today, haven't you?
Yeah, I have a dive gate up and we dug a trail, or kind of created this trail into the woods. And I'm thinking I'm going to try to dive the gate and go into the woods. And I put a gate back there. So we'll see how that goes.
That'd be good to watch. Look forward to seeing that.
Couple walks of shame, I'm sure.
Well, only warm up walks of shame.
Yeah.
They're allowed.
It's walking the track, right? That's what it really
Yeah,
is.
that's it.
Yeah, but we're racing quite a bit considering COVID. We're still doing the global qualifier races through MultiGP, getting ranked internationally. I don't know if you guys are still doing that, Kelsey, or if it's just kind of gone by the wayside because of COVID. I
We've
saw
got
you
the
were
national
racing.
events. Yeah, there's been like 3 or 4 events. I've got one this weekend as well, so
That's good.
it's all British qualifier events.
And that's Laxton again this weekend, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a 2-day
Laxton's always
event, I think.
popular. Yeah.
Laxton's always a good track though, because it's kind of in the trees, whereas a lot of other places are just fields, so it's kind of nice to have a bit more of a challenge, I guess, and try not to hit the branches.
Yeah, because the last track I think I watched some of it, but everyone was moaning that they were blowing up batteries and stuff. It was a battery killer last track, wasn't it? One of them.
Laxton?
Not Laxton. There was another
Droner's
one.
Life event.
Yeah, maybe it was.
Yeah, I literally was flying my brand new 6S packs and I ran one down to like 10 volts. To the point where I did a split S and then it just didn't come back. Yeah, and then I was picking up my quad and I literally had to drop it. It was coming off that hot. So
wow, that's bad.
That sounds like your kind of course,
kept
Tony.
getting blurred as well.
I only like long, big tracks, not tight, small. What was it? What was it like? Was it big, long straights or anything like that, or was it just all just full throttle?
It was just a lot of. It was a throttle heavy track.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. It was quite technical with a lot of corkscrews and stuff.
Yeah, don't like it already. It wouldn't have gone.
I think there was like quite a lot of just parts where you just had to throttle it to keep it going in that direction.
Yeah.
So everyone's batteries were just running low.
I like the old school tracks where it was just like there's a straight of about a mile and then a couple of bends, sweeping. Yeah, all the technical too small. So I'm not very good at that anymore.
I love technical tracks.
I love the technical tracks too.
Basically,
but then you have to throw in one spot where you can just full throttle across or something.
Yeah,
Tony's after a NASCAR style oval track where you just go round and round.
We had a drag race once actually, which was just that, like pretty much an oval.
Yeah,
you
drag
just had
race.
to floor it.
That's that. I could get on with
and
that.
then they had the speed gun to see how fast you're going, and fastest one.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. I've done that before. We've done a few of them. But, yeah.
I suppose we should ask the digital question, shouldn't we? Because Tony has turned into a DJI bore
fanboy,
where he will not even touch analog gear anymore. So, what is anybody else flying DJI? I'm guessing you racers are still stuck to analog because you need to really, because you're not allowed to do anything else. So, anybody else gone the big DJI route?
I've never actually tried it properly.
Have you at least looked through them, Kels? Or
I think Andy showed them when we went to that bando. Like I can't even remember when that was now.
I think that was like last year, July time.
Yeah, I think so.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's just you, Tony.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, I just love it. It's just it's. You know, when you like, I've been flying all the time. I say 5 years, but it's 6 years now, or maybe 7. I don't know, because LDO is 5 years old, so I've been flying probably a year and a bit before that. So it does, like, I've got a lot of hobbies, but I love flying, and sometimes you just get like, oh, do I go out? Because when I first started, I was like sitting in a freezing cold field, numb fingers. Didn't care it was frosty. Oh, I want to go fly. I want to go fly. Setting up tracks with my mates. Loved it. And then, you know, that wears off after about 3 years. But now flying in HD has just brought back the memories that I had when I first started. So for me, I'm really enjoying it. Go and fly.
You can see it really
seen
clearly.
The blades of grass.
This segment sponsored by DJI.
Yeah, I would love to try it because when I was flying over water, It's so hard to tell how close you are to the surface. It will just start to spray at you. That's the only way you know.
that you definitely know you're low when you
Yeah.
start seeing it flicking it up in your camera.
Do you have any other tricks for flying over water, MG? I'm just thinking, just because you do it with such confidence, and like you must have a trick, because everyone else is like, no, that's the sea, and you're like, this is the best place to be.
You know, flying above the water is just like my happy place. So I am like, I don't know why I'm feeling like that, but seriously, when I'm flying above the water, everything is like, I'm calm, totally calm. Philip is always like next to me, don't go too low, don't go too low. And I'm like, be quiet, seriously. I like when I'm flying, when it's like quiet, or when I'm like listening the music, because I can be like, you know, more relaxed. I hate when it's someone next to me and when, like Philip, and it's talking like, blah, 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 blah. Go there, go that, do that. And I'm like, no.
Just
I'm
let
not
me
gonna
do
do
my
that.
thing. I want to do my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, do power loop. And I'm like, you know, I'm flying like 4 years for now. And maybe I've done 2 times power loop. And to be honest, it's so hard for me to do this. I don't know why. It's quite easy trick, but I cannot do that.
I'm not very good at them. I don't do them very often. Don't like them. Don't enjoy them. I'm the same as you. But I do like flying over water as well. Yeah, I do like flying over water as well. I do like it.
What about Blue Owl? Where's your happy place? Because we know Kelsey loves the bandos. We know Mako's got her own personal race course. Where's your preferred place to fly?
My happy place.
Well, I guess I guess it's just nature. I also like flying over water. I'm not a bando type. I've tried so many times and I failed so many times that it's just not for me. When you start flying high tail, it's what I do. If you want to go upside down, if you want to do multi flips and tricks like this, you also have to give away a lot of your muscle memory. So if I was thinking about racing right now, it's just not possible. My throttle control is totally wrecked. It's such a completely different style. It gives you a lot, but it also takes away a lot of stuff. So yeah, nature, trees are forgiving more than concrete walls.
Yeah, I'm with you there. So what camera tilt are you running?
So it's almost 70 degrees. It's around 65. Yeah.
Wow.
It's basically the maximum that you can do, because if you go higher than that, then you're just gonna crash into the ground. So if you want to go,
so you put your quad on the floor and your camera's doing that.
Yeah.
Wow.
When you said I just like cruising around trees, I thought you were going to say 10, 20
look
degrees.
Look at the camera. Look at
the front, right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
What?
And then if you want to go straight, you're at this angle. So if you went any higher than this, you're just gonna,
Do your batteries go for about 1 minute? Because you must be flying about 100 mile an hour if you're like that, just that all the time.
That's kind of true, but actually, it's not that bad. So I found that I am more gentle when it comes to throttle. So I use less throttle than my friends who also fly high tails. Well, there are not many of us, but I don't know if it's a guy versus a girl thing, that we just use a little bit less throttle or we're a bit more gentle on the sticks. But I can fly for about 3.5 to 4 minutes, or maybe even more sometimes. But if I'm very conservative with the batteries, I fly 5S.
And what's landing like? You're just like, I can see some sky.
I was going to say, as soon as you turn your quad on, you're literally, there's the sky. I can't see any.
Yeah, basically, it's more or less that. So landings are very sketchy unless you learn to land line of sight. So usually, if I have, my if I fly in my usual spots, I usually try to find 2 trees with like leaves above, so that I can sort of orientate myself.
Yeah.
I know where I am, right? So I need
Yeah.
to go in between these trees, and then I see whether I'm going forward or backwards, or if I'm like raising or falling. But that's the only way because you can't see the ground. So yeah, usually it's line of sight,
Wow.
which is sketchy.
Has anyone else?
sketchy.
Has anyone else tried flying 65 degrees?
No, I've got problems enough landing at about 40 degrees. But if I can't see my landing mat, because my field at the moment, it's like 3 or 4 feet of grass, and I've got a landing mat. But as you come in low, it's like I'm just looking upwards. So I use myself as a reference point. If I can see my head, that's probably far enough, and I can stop and just drop there. So that's crazy. But I mean, it's always interesting when we talk to different people, and because you're saying, "Oh, I'm quite gentle with the throttle," and here's me thinking like 65 degrees camera means you're going crazy, but obviously not. So it's a different way of flying. I've learned something today. There you go.
It's relative. It's I can't say I'm gentle with the throttle the way I am with low tilt because I also have one low tilt quad right now, so it's not the same kind of gentle with throttle. You see what I mean? But yeah, still, it's my batteries last longer than Maddie Stans, for example, or other people who fly high tilt.
Yeah, I might have a go at doing something like that. Have a go, see what it's like.
There you go. LDO challenge: fly high tilt.
Yeah,
we'll film it. Everybody
do.
share their landing results.
No, you should try. It's a lot of adrenaline. You know, you need to be okay with crashing and breaking stuff.
I'm an expert at crashing, not a
get
problem.
over that. Good.
I think we're gonna have to try that. Definitely.
Okay, we'll add that one to the list.
What tilt, Kelsey, are you flying for racing?
I could not tell you a number.
Is it high? Is it quite high or low? Or
I'm trying to think. I don't have it on me because I was packing my stuff for Laxton this afternoon.
When I was racing a few years ago, I was only I freestyle at 25, so I was only probably putting it up another 10, if that, to maybe 35.
I fly like 48. Typical race pilots, I say, are like 45 degrees.
That's
some
really
fly 50,
high.
like Pretty Fly flies 50. I'm kind of in between. If I sim, I'll fly 50. I like to sim at a little bit higher.
I like the fact you're
some
precise
videos
enough
of
to say 48, not 40, not 50, not 45.
Well,
48.
I had it at 45 and I bumped it up a little bit. So
She is a teacher.
When you're setting up a quad,
that.
when you're setting up a quad from the beginning, do you actually have a protractor to do this?
There's an app you can use.
There's an app. Cool.
And you can also get mounts for your camera that are fixed.
Okay.
I mean, not all my frames will do that, but some of them do.
I suppose a follow-up question to that is what type of lens do you like? Because depending what it is, I really like a wide angle. I like the 1.66 because it gives me, I can tilt up and I can still see what's going on if I'm coming down for landing it. Are you guys very wide angle or are you a bit more narrow? But anybody?
I do like a 1.8.
Yeah.
1.8.
Yeah, it's usually what mine
Same
is.
for me.
Wow. I always used to fly 2.5.
That's all you could get back in the day, Tony. 2.8, wasn't it?
I know, I'm an old boy. I know, I've been flying. I know, I'd like to actually go to a race now and see how far down the bottom I get. Maybe I
You'd
should
be all
do
right
that.
because you'd be in like the old fellas category now, and there's
Is
not many to go.
is there like girls category, old boys, middle? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, at International Open, they have the 40 plus race.
Do they? Oh,
Yeah,
I might be all right
usually.
in there.
Yeah.
I might be all right in that one.
You can avoid the Evan Turners and the Neukels and the Vanovers and the Kelseys.
Yes.
She's
That's
young.
it. Can we bring that over here, please? I might
Yeah.
start my own little thing now.
It's like isn't there a golf tournament with older kind of veteran players? It's like that.
Yes. Vets
Seniors
racing.
tournament.
Yeah.
Elder
Wait, I don't
statesman.
see. No, senior. Like senior in my head is 70 plus.
The
not-
first challenge is: can you remember where you put your quad?
Not in drone racing. 70 is like 40 in drone racing.
Yeah. God. Oh, don't get old. It's really crap.
It's true.
Up here, it's
Everything.
still 21. But
Don't
the
tell me
hands and
about
stuff don't work.
I've raced with a lot of these young guys. Neukel's in my chapter, and right now he has the top qualifier spot. He's insane. I
Yeah,
don't know
we
if you've
got.
seen his stuff.
I haven't seen his stuff. We've got a guy, Harry Holmes. I don't know how
I've
old
heard
he is.
of
I
him.
think.
He's my age.
Is he your? He's really, really, really fast. He's really good. It seems like the generation of getting into quad flying of the computer generation. You know, the kids on the PlayStation, and they've come straight from that straight to flying and racing, and they like I was literally just like, what? How are they doing stuff? I'm like, oh, it's just crazy. Some of the guys out there flying now. Really,
I was
really
in
good.
Neukel's heat, and he lapped me, and I didn't even see him go by me.
It's mad, isn't it? I know. I've watched some of them guys and girls do that. It's just like, wow, incredible. I couldn't go.
It's
and
nice
do it.
racing with these fast guys, though, because it sort of pushes me a little bit more, even though they're lapping me.
Yeah. I don't like it. It's baskets. I swore again.
You
This is
preferred
my
it when
excuse for
everyone
saying
cheered when
I'm really not into racing. I like just flying around and relaxing.
Yeah,
Mostly because
that's
I'm
it.
so bad at racing.
That's how I
Simple as that.
relax. The freestyle stuff isn't as relaxing for me. It's
Wow,
backwards, I know.
that
Yeah,
is
Tony-
backwards.
Tony, you preferred it when everyone cheered when someone completed a lap, didn't you?
Yeah, they were the good old days.
We just make fun of each other and change our names. Like my name is Makes Flow Reactra. And everyone who has an O in their name, they became Flow.
I can see
I
that.
like that.
Yeah. We had
like
a qualifier, and Joe Scully was announcing our race, and it was live streamed, and you could just hear the names being announced that way. It's kind of funny.
That is funny. It's good. It's quite big now in America. Oh look, Jack's in the chat. Are you coming on, Jack, or not? Make an appearance. It's your 5th anniversary. I was there at day 1 round your flat when we put this together and said, let's make a podcast. Let's do this. And then you're not even here. Concrete Snail says, you sound really old, Tony. Thanks.
Tony is so old he can remember
Aw.
like before electricity and stuff.
Shut up. Well, I'm going to get beer.
Oh yeah, I will go as well. I will be back in a second, okay?
Yes,
Frank, what is the
Alright.
wing update? Everybody wants to know the VTOL wing. What's going on? That doesn't look like a good face.
Don't ask me for updates. It's not an update sort of year. It's just not. I
Frank
haven't
has
touched it.
amazing projects, but he does seem to procrastinate just a touch.
Well, my excuse this week is that I've had most of my desk is currently occupied by a load of computer stuff from work because I've started having to work from home a couple of days a week, and I haven't quite integrated it into not taking up the entire desk. That's my excuse for this week, but I'm sticking to it. But to compensate, I did do some research and found some news. So there's going to be some GPS jamming in between Swindon and Salisbury in September, in a couple of weeks' time, and that's going to be from what I can tell, by the Met Police. I think they're doing some testing of some GPS. What's it called? Denial service in that area. So yeah, if you're in that kind of neck of the woods, then you might want to check before flying if you've got anything with a GPS on.
Thank
Will
you,
do.
Zero.
Thank you, Zero. When Jack gets here, we'll make him set himself on fire or something for you.
yeah, so we normally have fireworks going off if someone donates, but it's Jack who normally lights them and then sticks them on his nipples. But as he's not here, we haven't got anything to light, I'm afraid.
Numbskull in the chat has said that in I think commiserating with me, his bench has been filled with his naked GoPro that he's been showing off on our Discord. So we do have an LDO Discord. If anyone wants to jump in on that, then that's in the description.
I'm glad
below.
you clarified that because it just said naked shenanigans, which sounds
I
much
thought
worse.
I would clarify that, but
Yeah.
I tried to avoid exact wording, but never mind. Yeah,
I still haven't got my one. There's someone in America selling a hero. Come on then, come up, because Mags will like to see you. Look.
Oh, hello, sweetie.
Hello.
She's so cute.
She is so cute, isn't she? Yeah, there's a company in America selling the Hero 7 now, already done, ready. I think they're selling it on the frame as well. So they're selling the whole package, which I might have to import because I did buy a Hero 7 to take apart. But because of COVID and I couldn't go down to Jack's and stuff like that. So I think I'm just going to buy one and get it shipped over.
So
Why
just to
not
clarify,
Hero 6?
Sorry?
Why not Hero 6?
Because that means I have to shell out another £100 for
Real steady.
Real steady, yeah, true.
And I don't want to. Here he is. 45
Hello! Woo!
45 minutes late.
Good to see you.
So it's 5th year anniversary.
Oh,
You
look how
better have a good
sweaty.
excuse.
Frank didn't Frank say?
Well, something about getting
He
put
said
down by the
you've gone
vet.
to the vet to have flea treatment or something.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. What didn't help was the Roomba went off when I went out, and I've got a little cat doorstop, and it went up, and it went, oh, I'm stuck on a cliff. And cut a long story short, the Roomba locked me out of my house because I opened my door and I opened the door and the Roomba's in the way, and then I'm too fat to fit through the door. So that was a nightmare. But
So how'd you get in?
I eventually squeezed in, but that did not take. That wasn't the thing. I went for.
Did you break
Went for a
the
blood test.
process?
No, it's fine. It's all good. I have. Happy birthday, everyone from Let's Show Now. Tony, Curry Kitten, Frank. I'm sorry about my tardiness, but health comes first. I've got to go back. They can get blood out of me.
Can you like something? Because Zero donated.
Hang on. I know. I was listening to the show as I walked back. Calm down, Tony. I bought a number 5 sparkler. Look at that.
Oh.
Happy 5th birthday. Hello, girls. How are you?
So we
I
should
hope
sing
you're
now,
all right.
right?
Yeah.
We should
Yeah,
sing now.
look, there you go.
Okay, so
Really underwhelming.
come on.
Happy birthday to Let's Drone Out.
Yeah, you should sing on your own. No, I'm lying.
Chelsea, you're a traitor because we still let you on. Where's Sharpoo? I want Sharpoo. I'm so sweaty. Thank you. It's nice to see all of you. It's lovely to hear Mags's voice. It's just, it's all nice to see you. And Blue Owl, nice to meet you. Tony's told me a lot about you because he follows you on Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. There's not much going on, but thank you anyway.
And this is for Zero. If I'm not already hot enough and sweaty, I'm usually not this sweaty. Oh, I'm so ill.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Thank you.
Thanks, Zero, for your donation.
Thank you, Zero. Thank you. That's really inappropriate.
I don't think you can do your nipple one tonight.
Yeah. Hello. Thank you, Zero. Thank you. Hello, everyone in the chat. I've said hello to Brucey baby. I think
Bruce
Mikey, I
Bailey in the
missed.
chat.
I'm sorry, I'm so late. It's my party. I'm late-ish.
Late to your own party. Yeah.
I know.
It's his party,
Thank
and
you,
he'll
guys.
cry if he wants to.
Yes. Cry because you're too fat to squeeze past the door and the Roomba.
I like the fact.
Happy.
Are you now going to get arrested for trying to break into your own house along with trying to get into your own car that time? This is
I
the
don't
next
know.
question.
Yeah, maybe.
Will the police be after you?
I tell you what, Dan, the hinges are not the same. Thanks, Darnome. Oh,
Everyone's having a drink as well. But like,
I need a drink.
I think in Maine it's only like what time is it?
It's
Fine.
almost 4 o'clock.
Oh, 4 o'clock. Oh, so definitely.
I've been
right.
drinking since 2:30.
Well, you're a teacher. You're all alcoholics. So
I got
yeah,
a drink now before school starts, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
I get it in.
Oh, look at Kelsey. Look at her.
Hello.
Now I don't feel as bad as bullying you because your dad's not here. I come on. I hate watching
He's in the
live
chat.
on. Oh, is he? She stinks. Probably not as bad as me because I am so sweaty from walking back. Oh, but
There he is. You're right, Val.
I knew it. I knew it.
oh, there you go. Good old Malk. Happy anniversary. 5 years of this malarkey. Look at MG. Where's Fifi?
Fifi went to his friend because he bought the car and now he's trying to fix it, make it better and stuff like that. So he's in love with his new car, so I have enough time for myself.
I can bully you as well because Fifi ain't here. Mind you, Fifi joins in.
No. I said to him, don't come here. Actually, he said to me, he had two ideas, like to jump here, just said to me, like, go back to kitchen. And the other one I can't remember. And I was like, no, this is not a good idea. Don't do it. So yeah, he's been planning something like that.
Who else have I missed? Numbskull, hello. Richard Warwick, hello.
You missed the opening credits. You know, introducing us and everything.
No, yeah.
That's
I
what
mean,
you
I can do it now, and the editor can put it in later.
I almost did it for you.
Well, no, we were going to ask Mako to do it.
It's all right. Yeah, my health's a bit of a cluster. F word, and yeah, I'm not having the best time.
One person has sworn tonight.
I know. Hello, Win. Oh, yeah, I'm just a bit of a state. Sorry.
Have you got any questions in the chat for any of the girls? Let's have a look.
What's it like being a girl and flying FPV?
That question is so overdone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll my eyes.
I know.
Yeah, just do.
I wondered. I thought Tony would have had loads of questions lined up for you.
You get sent golden retriever pics.
Like one thing, I was walking along. Who's the one with the mad camera angle? Because I pulled my phone out of my pocket and was like, and I couldn't quite see it. Is that you, Al?
Blue Owl.
Yeah,
Blue Owl, 65 degrees.
65. You might as well just blue tack it to the top. Do you remember that old meme? You know, like beginner, the GoPro's flat. I haven't got a GoPro, like the GoPro and then thing, and then there's Sharpoo, and then it's facing backwards. That's Blue Owl.
Well, you know what? You just made me think that I still have my very first quad on this wall behind me, and that one I built when I lived in the UK. So,
What was that? Show us.
It still has this board camera, which is exactly like so embarrassing. But you see,
oh my god, it's like a bus.
Zero angle.
I've got one of them. Don't worry.
Yeah. It's the ZMR 250. Everyone's got one, but you've got nice blue risers.
Well.
Yeah. I even painted it. I used a nail polish to paint it. My friends were laughing at me, but then they thought it was a pretty brilliant idea. Oh, it's so bad.
You got the Bruce Bunny ears as well. Do you remember that? The little Bruce bunny ears at the front of your quad, and they're like, actually, we should put it in the back because it won't block as much by its own quad. And you haven't even got the board camera tilted with the foam. That is crazy old school. Andy RC will be back.
Looking forward to Andy. We've missed you here on LDO, and we've missed your channel as well. Be good to see you.
Yeah, what Bruce asks, what age did the ladies get into flying seriously? Kelsey was born with a transmitter in her hand. I know that. Ow. That's what Malk told me anyway. Just stabbed myself with the fireworks. Ow. So, yeah.
I have a wasp in my room, so...
Oh, no. Yeah, so Bruce has asked how old you were, which is something that you're not supposed to ask women. How old are you? And how much do you weigh? So, sorry about that. Sorry about Bruce. That's one of Tony's best friends for you. Look at me. How many years ago did you get into flying? What year?
2018.
2018, 19, 20.
Yeah.
Oh my
Not long
God,
ago. I know.
Good 2 years.
Yeah, people don't
Stop
realize
being
it.
too good.
Yeah.
What's the
My
point of
God.
carrying on, Tony?
MG, what year did you get into?
September 2016 with like quite big breaks between the winter, right? Because we didn't fly like from November until like March, sometimes April. So, you know.
Same here in Maine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought my first one December 2016, KC250.
Oh my
And
God.
it was that technology show in Birmingham in the NEC in 2016.
Wait, you've been there, and I think I've been at the same year as you.
Yeah.
I think I remember that. Yeah.
Al must be like 2015 or earlier.
Yeah, you guessed it.
Yeah, because with that board camera, like, you know,
I feel like a baby.
I know you are.
You're also seasoned.
I'm very.
Because I remember making like Jurassic Park jokes at Tony. I love the video very
Tycho's film. That's why I never.
Why do they call you a dino?
I'd never ever commented.
It's the one with the short
video.
hands too. At least be like a raptor.
I just didn't even comment on that video. I didn't watch it. I totally ignored everything. Shut up, Jack.
I love you.
Thanks.
Look, you're old. I'm incontinent. No, the other word, incompetent. That's it. No, well, both.
No, you're
really.
both.
Yeah, I know.
So Wynn's got a question there about what's the most stupid comment ever made, which he follows up with, I keep getting how far, how high, how far can you fly, how high can you fly? Is there a particularly, being ladies, do you get a particular question that you shouldn't, I guess, like is that your boyfriend's quad or something ridiculous, or is it just the normal how high, how far? Have you got a license for that?
Well, probably the most common question is how fast can you go? But I also got a couple of questions I did quite enjoy. For example, I remember getting a question: are you sure your boyfriend doesn't fly? Because you're improving fast. So just so you know, my boyfriend does not fly FPV.
Are you just miming on the sticks, basically?
Yeah. People were also suggesting that it was my boyfriend who was flying, and I was just showing my face, pretending it's me, and stuff like that. So it happens. You know.
You're not allowed to have a life of your own, of course.
That's pretty common. But it doesn't help because my name's Ryan, so people usually think I'm a male pilot already. So until they see me.
Chaos?
Well, it's just the normal, how fast does it go?
Yeah.
I don't really get any weird comments.
I think they're too scared to approach you and ask you stuff because you're northern. You're just giving the old headbutt, the old northern. Right, get away from me. No,
What, stand up for myself because I'm from the north of England?
Yeah, that's it. You're well hard. Anyway. What about you, MG?
Yeah, pretty much same.
Oh.
Like Kelsey, so yeah.
Oh, well, I've got an update for everyone. I have been what I can only class as being more of a traitor than Chelsea. Kelsey. I called you Chelsea now. I feel
Chelsea.
sorry.
That's
I always get called
that's
everything.
a
but my
southern
normal
twin.
name is
I know.
fine.
I know, yeah.
Look, we're all friends here.
Turn up
there still
3/4
can
of an
be
hour
two
late. Call
podcasts.
people by the wrong name. I don't know,
Yeah.
Jack.
You're lucky I don't call her it or thing. Traitor.
I like to think there's like a twin
Why
split.
am
In
I
the
a
north,
traitor?
and there's Kelsey, and the one that lives in London is Chelsea. And there's like one day
Yeah.
they're going to meet and have this strange experience swapping places or something.
Yeah. Freaky Friday. Oh,
Go on, show us your
man.
plane, Jack. And
No,
have
so
you ordered
it's
your sandals
Friday.
yet?
No, Tony said he was on that. That's why he asked for my address earlier on in the week.
What?
Go on, show it off. Show off your.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's like a little. Oh, I can't. Everything's all plugged in. But yeah, look, rubber bands and like a wing, and I'm going to try and learn how to fly. The 2021, me and Tony are going to learn how to fly line of sight,
Oh, am
and
I?
I'm going to, yeah,
I'm
kicking
in
or
as well.
screaming.
Are you MG? You want to fly line of sight as well? What, quad or plane?
Both.
Oh,
No,
anything.
actually, I've been trying to fly plane. It was before I started to fly with quad. It was like line of sight, but with FPV it's much better. But I would like to learn how to fly line of sight with quads because it's too difficult for me.
very difficult. I know.
Yeah.
It's orientation, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
it's like quad symmetrical, and unless you stick different coloured props on it, and even then they're hard to see what colour they are because they're just
Yeah,
like
exactly.
a blurry, spinny mess.
Can any of you girls fly line of sight? Because
No.
you're
Well,
right.
yeah, I don't really have a choice. So, like we
With that
discussed
camera
earlier,
angle,
yeah, landings are. Yeah, if you want to land, you probably have to be able to fly line of sight. I'm not saying I'm very good at it, but I can land at least, so that's enough. And then I work with drones of different kinds of size and sizes, so it's kind of my job.
Yeah, you got a good job there.
We should definitely find some time to talk to you a bit more about your day job at some point if you're okay with coming back at some point, because
Yeah,
for
definitely.
one would love to hear more about what you do with that.
It's it's sort of dangerous because I can talk about it for hours. But yeah, it's very, very cool.
It's good for us. We'd like to. Yeah, maybe we can pencil you in after the show and get you back on one. Just a Blue Hour episode if you're up for that.
Sure. Yeah,
Cool.
no problem.
Cool.
And
I
as we're coming up, sorry.
Is that the mystery machine in the background, Kels?
Yes. I
Sorry,
painted a lunchbox shell.
Oh,
Really cool.
sorry, that's awesome.
So
Sorry,
I
Frank,
haven't
carry on.
painted that in December, so
I was going to say, as we're coming up to the end of the hour, we should make sure that everyone knows where to find everyone, and also particularly the Fly Like a Girl competition, where to send their entries and how to enter and all that kind of stuff. So, MG, where can we find you on the internet?
Instagram, MGSPV.
Cool.
Facebook group as well, MGSPV or Magdalena Kloss, and YouTube, MGSPV.
Excellent, thank you. Kelsey, where can we find your stuff on the internet?
Top north.
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, it's all just under like Kelsey FPV, Kelsey Hunt. So
Thank you very much. Blue Owl, where can we find you on the internet?
Just like everybody else so far. So Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. And you just have to type Blue Owl FPV and you're going to find it.
Thank you very much. And Mako, where can we find your stuff on the internet?
Surprise! Instagram, Mega Reactra. YouTube Mako Reactra. And on Facebook, I do not have a page, so you will have to find my personal account, Ryan Lindsay Lassard. Good luck with that.
And as a tip for everyone, how do they spell Reactra? Because I keep spelling it wrong.
Yeah, you can never find me on anywhere because my name's so confusing. I'll type it in the chat.
Okay.
It's React and then Ra.
React Ra.
The important bit is the C, because I keep going for a K and that's wrong. It's a C. And then, yeah, finally, where should people send their entries for Fly Like a Girl? Does anyone
Is
know?
it just
or should
open
I
to
search
girls?
for it?
Can I dress up?
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
love that. Please do.
I'll literally dress up. I'll put
As long as you orbit yourself in the video.
I'll do that. I'll wear high heels, probably tights, maybe,
I'll ask my mum if you can borrow her clothes.
and a dress.
No, come to me. No worries, Tony.
Okay, I'll go to Mags and we can dress up and we can fly like a girl. I'm going to do it.
Mags, do
Oh,
you
you've really
you know,
been thinking
'cause
about
you're-
this, haven't you?
You know you're wearing a TBS shirt. Does anyone remember the PNP 50 or 25? Do you remember the OSD display? It's the TBS separate OSD board. Do you remember? And it would have like Fly Like a Girl. Did you
Yeah.
fly? Do you remember that? Who remembers
I
that?
do.
Oh my
I
god!
do.
Wow.
Pretty confused when I saw it.
Wow,
That was a long
is
time ago, though.
Kelsey wasn't even made that. Do you remember that, Kel?
No, not really.
Oh man,
Didn't even made then.
yeah, I know. Yeah, come on, Malk, sort it out. Educate. We
How old
should.
are you now, Kelsey?
17.
17. Oh yeah, because
Oh.
you're doing
Wow.
your driving lessons. Good luck with that tomorrow.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
good
it
luck.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's first
fantastic.
driving
Everyone up
lesson.
north is forewarned to stay off the roads.
Is it the actual test or are you practicing?
Practice.
Oh no, it's literally the first lesson.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Oh, swell cute, isn't it? I remember them old days. Oh God.
licking the water off the roof. That's all I'm going to say. That's for Brucey,
Oi.
baby.
Bruce is the only one who would know what you're talking about as well. Jack.
Sorry, inside jokes, but there you go. Do you want to? Who done the intro?
I did the intro, but Jack, you can
Do
do the
the-
honours of doing the 5 years signing
Yeah,
off.
Jack.
No, it's all right. What?
You
Go
wrote
on.
me into this. You do it.
Oh,
Come
you're
on,
my
Jack.
wife. You're,
I've
Come
been
on,
here
Jack.
5 years.
Every week for 5 years. Come on, you can sign us off.
Right, thank you. You've been listening to Let's Drone Out. Big, massive shout to all our Patreons and everyone who bothers to watch this. It's been 5 years. I've been stuck with Tony and I haven't killed him yet. Kelsey FPV will probably kill us all anyway because we're so cheeky to her. But there you go. Tonight we have been joined by the lovely ladies of FPV, MG FPV,
No, thank you.
Kelsey FPV,
Thanks.
Mako Reactra,
Thanks for having me.
Blue Out FPV because no one will ever find you. unless-
Yeah, thank you.
Andrew/Frank.
Goodbye.
Literally the thing that keeps the show organized, running financially and or otherwise, scheduled, everything. He is literally the hand up the bottom of a puppet that keeps this show going. Everyone's favorite curry kitten, fantastic mediator
Goodbye.
for the show, and my lovely wife Tony.
Bonjour.
And I've been bright until I fly. Sorry I was late. Thank you. Good night.
You're only
Oh.